just going to be right back. All right, team. All right. Super high definition. That's what we're doing right now. We're high as anything. I don't really think that's it. Just fat. That's kind of savage, bro. I don't think you're worth that. All right, I think you're better than that. Yeah, you trying to get the AIDS? I'm not. You shouldn't either. I don't either. Ooh, a tapeworm would be good for you. I agree. Yeah, definitely. We are live. I'm trying to dial up the page right now so I can see the comments, because people love to make the comments. Oh, you found some? Because you're laughing? Someone has said there's no sound on Monty. Is that real? Because I hear Monty here, but you may not hear Monty. This is a new audio setup, so we could be totally failing. Well, I don't know. We're very good at failing, dude. Very good. All right. Well, let's... can't hear Monty is all we're hearing. So we're going to have to go old school audio. All right. Can everyone hear Monty now?
How about now?
I think they should be able to.
They should be able to?
Well, because we're back to the old setup, which is...
Well, I understand that, but, it's fucked up. We should be able to do this. Talk to Steve Jobs and your fucking shit. Get it right.
Steve Jobs ain't alive anymore, buddy.
Yeah, but, he did your stuff.
He don't care.
Because he's dead.
He's dead to me.
Ooh, what we got?
Torque Wrench by my... it's a double IPA, because that's what we do here. All right? By my friends at Industrial Arts. And nice
Industrial Arts, huh?
Yeah, they're Industrial Arts. They're very industrial. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see a lot of beards and a lot of flannel being worn.
Says the guy who looks like this right now.
Hey, this is for a special occasion.
Oh, special occasion. What is it?
I'm saving it.
What, are you saving yourself?
Yes, for marriage. Again.
I'm just going to let that one lie.
Okay. So
now that you can hear us.
As everyone knows, we have sponsors. And if they can probably see, we have new sponsors, too.
Ooh.
But we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
All right. So, first sponsor is brought to you by, they were our first sponsor last week, and they're back again, JFT Tires. They have formulated a new compound called the X compound, which has a great deal for you. The new X compound takes additional pink and magenta foam compounds, and it made them better. You like that, huh?
I am. I'm getting down.
All right. You want to know how they made them better?
How did they do it?
By infusing the rubber with two, not one, but two proprietary chemicals. These are the same chemicals used on our series of foam. This chemical process keeps the foam pads from getting tacky, providing more consistent grip throughout the run. You get that?
I got that.
More consistent grip.
So where do you get these things?
You need to go to jfttires.com. When you go to jfttires.com, if you use the promo code TRACKRATS, TRACKRATS, we'll give you one free pair of tires. Front or rear, doesn't matter.
That's pretty good.
One free pair, yes, one free pair. So basically, you go on the website and you're like, hey, I want to buy some JFT tires. Pair of fronts in, and you put another pair of fronts in.
Oh no!
And that one pair free. We break.
Monty's starting to go robot on us.
Oh fuck!
See, you were breaking the internet with JFT tires. That's
yes, I believe I am, because it's such a great deal. Free fucking tires.
Yeah, and you know about tires. I'm alive. He's still frozen. I can't explain it. This is going well. Bad audio, bad internet. What else is going to be bad? Let's see.
That's it. What I got to do?
I don't know what you have to do. You have to move to a real state.
Hey, this is how you get. They fucking spectrum my ass, and they spectrum this bullshit podcast with the internet.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. I think I could carry this whole show myself, but it's more fun to have you with us.
Yes. So, does it get better?
It's still robot-like. Oh, that's right.
Do you want to try over?
I don't think we want to try over.
Okay.
Why don't you...
It's going to get better?
No. Why don't you disconnect from the call and come back?
Okay.
This is the first time we've ever done this, folks. Disconnecting and then him hitting us back. How is it?
How is it?
Bam. We're back, baby. We're back.
Suck it!
All right. So now we know how to handle when Spectrum gets you.
All right. So, anyway, we were talking about JFT tires.
Yes.
And you go to the website and say you want 2 pair of fronts, and that's it. One of those pair of fronts, if you use the promo code TRACKRATS, will be free.
That's
Who's savage enough just to get fronts? I don't know. But if that's what you want to do, you can do it.
Yeah? All right.
So, again, you visit jfttires.com, enter promo code TRACKRATS, and you get a free pair of X Compound tires.
All right.
So, shout out to Scotty Jakes up in Connecticut.
Connecticut?
Go
He's in New
Patriots.
Hampshire, bro. Oh, he's gone frozen again. I'm telling you, first he doesn't know where the sponsor lives, and then he goes frozen again. This guy is killing me. Killing me. How about while he hangs up and dials back, we'll do a little show. What do we think? The reconnect. The reconnect. The reconnect. We are actually gaining viewers right now, and this thing is terrible. We're at 30 viewers, and this guy hasn't even been on for the last minute and a half. I understand. You all must be here just to see me. 31 viewers now. We have more viewers with you not on. That's how we do it.
Oh my, what was that? Is that chicken bone?
Yeah, it was a chicken bone. Oh, we lost some viewers. Fuck. Damn it.
Oh well, we'll come back. Trust me.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Whatever. Alright. So, have you ever been to Minnesota?
I have been to Minnesota.
Have you been to MMR Raceway?
I have not been to MMR yet.
Alright. Well, let me tell you about it.
Okay.
MMR Raceway is located in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Home of Prince, Bob Dylan, a lot of snow. It's cold there. But there are now our new sponsor right up here. Moser Mallory Raceway in Minneapolis, Minnesota. New sponsor of the Track Rats podcast. It's easy for me to say. Let me tell you about it since you haven't been there. MMR has been running races in the Minneapolis area since 1990. and they've had their indoor facilities since 2004. That's 15 years. Fucking math, science. 15 years. You like that, huh? MMR is an 82 by 49 black carpet track with subfloor, click track, and Track Lions curbs. We all love Track Lions curbs.
Yeah, but let's not oversell them. They're not a sponsor, okay?
Hey, no free ads. I get it. All right. MMR. MMR has 120 pit spots, multiple scoring monitors, and check this shit out. A practice kiosk.
That's good.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds awesome. I want one.
And MMR runs both road course and off-road on carpet.
Yes, they do. Wednesday nights is off-road?
Or carpet off-road, right?
Carpet off-road. Mm-hmm. I had totally missed the schedule. And you were like, you got to save me on this one because this is where you were at. Anyway, alternating Sundays is oval and on-road. I know that.
Ooh.
And
you can get your roundy round action?
Yes, on alternating Sundays.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Roundy round.
So,
but yes, they run carpet oval, carpet on-road, and carpet off-road.
So what's their next big event?
So, glad you asked. Oh, by the way, besides the kiosk, they have an on-site pro shop for all your racing needs. So if you need some dip fluid or spur gears or whatever,
shock oil,
they got it. Shock oil, they got it. So on MMR is having the challenge race, which is in February 22nd through the 24th. Classes include Tamiya racing trucks. We all love Tamiya racing trucks. 112 scale Pro Light, stock, and 13.5. I think Pro Light is like a handout class or a fixed gear class.
I don't know. Next week, we will have all the details of MMR's upcoming race, and we'll run through their schedule to make it worth everyone's time.
So anyway, but they also have USGT. Shout out Bill Sider and Art Scrimo, USGT champs of the world. USVTA, and finally Stock Sedan. Entries are open now, and if you go to rcsignup.com, search MMR, or head over to MMR Cube on Facebook for all the latest information. Also, I heard, if you mention that you heard this ad on RC Track Rats podcast, Andrew Malley himself will give you a hug.
Oh, wow, a hug.
Free hugs.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, free hugs.
And
if you're really special, he might give you a bandana.
All right, well, anyway.
We love Andrew. Andrew's a great guy. And the whole reason why he sponsored the Track Rats podcast because he likes what you do and I do, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that you mouth?
I said, I don't know why. We're just being us.
He loves us.
Well, maybe.
Probably me more than you, but...
Anyway, everyone
I'm sure you take him out all the time, I think.
Yeah, because we're both in A-mains.
Who?
Me and him.
Okay, that's stock. I don't race that no more.
Oh, okay. All right. Too much.
TQ tap out.
Too much wheel spin off the line.
You know what? I'm getting some serious fucking feedback.
Well, that's okay. Because before people couldn't hear you, only I could hear you. And ultimately, I have to share you with the rest of the racing community. So we'll get that figured out for next week. But until then, what did you do this past weekend?
I didn't do a damn thing. After the last podcast, I pretty much got sick.
Sick? What? Sick of failing?
No, just sick. Like in general, like I had a cold, like a bad cold, and so I cowboyed through that for most of the rest of the week, and then I sat around and built RC cars to whip your ass with.
That sounds so funny to me. All
what?
Right. Nice. Well, I this past weekend I basically practiced a little bit for the 360 warm-up race for Snowbirds. And then
how'd that
go? The race went very well. It was snowy in the area. So they were calling it basically a snow apocalypse, but ultimately it really just rained and it was freezing cold. That was it.
So no accumulation?
Hardly anything to talk about. It was just a giant waste of time. Some of our friends got totally screwed out of racing because they're involved in, let's say, work Italians do. Anyway, so
Dude,
so
you know that I'm a fucking Italian, right?
I understand that. That's
Fucking, this is some Sacco and Vanzetti bullshit, isn't it?
I don't even know what that means.
They were the two Italians that are persecuted in the 1920s.
For what? Killing
Big major
people?
case about them for being Italian. Because when the world was prejudiced against Italians. It's very famous. You need to look it up. Sacco and Vanzetti. It was historic.
All right, that sounds great.
I mean, it's more important than Columbus Day.
And for more useless facts, we'll go back to Mangler. Anyway, but so I ran.
Knowledge.
Yeah, I ran open motor super stock 12 scale this past weekend, and
Ooh, how was that?
it was
Or otherwise known as 13.5.
yeah, it was 13.5 12 scale, and
Right.
it was fun. Like was trying a new motor to me, and it was the new V21 from R1, and seemed pretty fast.
So if you have the V21, if you didn't have the V20, is it okay to run the V21?
There was no V20 to any humans. There was only the V16 and then the V21. So
it's not like Portos where they don't go in order.
No. I think they're actual designs that Steve at R1 makes. You just don't see them.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure there was a V17 in Kyle Klingforth's car at one time or another. And then,
Well, he gets all the good stuff.
yeah, well, whatever. Iterate, bam, 21. All right?
Ah, okay.
So, this one is more than legal, unlike the V16, which was probably legal. But, if it was an age thing,
16 is not legal.
Not legal. 21,
Except for in Alabama.
Oof. 21's very legal. And that's just how this works. And
Yeah.
so the motor recently...
You can even drink. That motor can drink now.
Yeah.
That's how legal it is.
It can, yeah, exactly. And, the motor seemed to do well at Scotty Ernst's race at IIC.
Yes,
And,
the Minnesota guys, Van Aert, Wida, big proponents of it.
Yeah, so, I said, hey, why not try it? Because I know this motor...
MFR, that's what it was.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So I said, why not try it? And let's see what happens. So, so basically there was only 4 or 5 guys racing 13.5. And so I think it started off with like round 1 went to, let's see, round 1 went to Ralph Morella. Round 2,
Ralph?
Yeah, Ralph, he did it. And then round 2 went to Robbie Dodge, but in that round, Donnie Leah threw down his car, and this is of the pedigree of the last year's winning Superstock car. And basically, he didn't, put a whole run in. He ran a little bit.
Was it the same car?
No, it wasn't the same car. The last car had a carbon chassis. This one has an alloy this time. And
Okay.
but he puts the car down, and he's like, I don't know, many tenths faster than everyone. So it's it's really just like disheartening, the ass whooping he threw at people.
So are Craig and Robbie Dodge going to run 13.5 at Birds?
That's what I hear. So
Okay.
Craig was running a motor from EA. Robbie was running a motor from Motive. And I showed up for the 3rd round. So
Okay.
yeah. Anyway,
What were you doing before the 3rd round?
I was visiting some friends from college. I was trying to partake in things that weren't totally RC this past weekend, which, it happens. And
Rare.
so I came back and threw the car down. I'd ran it the prior day. I think I qualified, I don't know, 3rd or 4th, something like that, somewhere.
It was only 4.
There's 5 of us, all right? So simmer down.
You're 5.
I qualified in front of Donnie, who didn't run round 3, and Ralph, and who was the prior initial TQ. And so I ran the car around round 3 with some used tires, and I changed the tires up for round 4 or for the main, and had a nice little battle with Craig for 3rd, and for a little bit got a sniff at Robbie's rear end, but basically Donnie just walked us. It was ugly.
Not good.
Yeah. So I can tell you I changed tires, and the car definitely steered less. So I could probably find a way to either get more steering after the tire change, or it could be mega dialed if there's no grip at Snowbirds. So we'll see.
All right.
But that was my weekend, pretty much.
Yeah, I watched a lot of the live feed because I have no life, and I was building RC cars.
Wow,
so
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So all right. And so what are
I was missing? I was missing a 360 V2 live update.
They didn't do video because they were so, I think, just strapped for staff, and people were trying to just really put a hurting on each other. Yeah, so some people were mega serious, and then other people, there was just not the same amount of staff on hand because someone was on vacation, other people were busy watching snow not fall while at work, so just shit happens.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but Yasu, he was in Tokyo, I think doing some of that drift action.
I was about to say, was he drifting?
I don't know, but I can't wait to see the lack of pictures Yasu's going to take from his Tokyo trip. He's there for 10 days. I really hope to see some sort of picture out of him. But
is he checking out the new Supra?
I don't know, because if he is, he's going to be disappointed. That thing looks fucking terrible.
Oh my God, horrible.
Yes.
Worst car ever.
Well, ever is pretty aggressive, but yes, it's not what a Supra was.
Worst new car coming ever.
Yeah.
Currently.
Most unsuper car I've ever seen.
I'm sure the BMW guys are going to be a little pissy because they're like, oh, it's got BMW stuff in it, so it's badass. But
dude, a Z4 is weak. All right, let's just put it that way.
So is the Supra like the new Z6 or whatever?
It's a Z4. It's gutless. Oh. The BMW has more horsepower.
Or Z21? Is that what? No. Right.
No, that's a Chevrolet, bro. All right, that's a Camaro, son, and those are pretty badass.
Yeah, it's got more power.
Yeah, and also this past week, I don't know if you saw the Grand Tour came back. So for all you Petro heads, their season started again, season 3. The boys were in Detroit, which is the most desolate city in the world. It seems like they bought a house.
Disneyland of death.
Yeah, okay. They bought a house for $2,000 while there.
A house for $2,000?
Yes. And
fuck yeah.
Yeah, and they were they had a Hennessy Camaro. I don't remember who made the Mustang, and they had a Hellcat, and they did various things with them. Was it
a Roush Mustang?
It might have been a Roush. I don't know. So anyway, I didn't catch that part. I was busy doing other stuff. But ultimately, they showed.
You're American cars. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I don't know. The Camaro and the Mustang looked pretty good. The Mustang on the road course that they set up looked badass. So it was pretty impressive. But they also did a little test of the new McLaren Senna. And oh my God, this thing is
I haven't seen this thing.
Ridiculous, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's very cool. So
I'll check it out.
The doors are see-through. Parts of the door have just plexi in it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
like Lexan. It's got a Lexan body, huh?
It feels probably a little more like a mini Z where it's polycarbonate. It's just, but yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Is it Pro Light?
No, actually, for a 1-to-1 car, it's Pro Light. Yes, it is Pro Light as fuck. So
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty silly.
So are they going after Koenigsegg or what?
They don't have enough horsepower. It only has about 700 or 800 horsepower, but it's so much fucking lighter that it should crush anything on a place where you have to turn left and right. So it's not a drag car, but I think
fucking, basically if you're not running 2.9s, you're fucking traffic anymore in the supercar world.
I think it does 0 to 60 in 2.6.
2.6? Wow.
Yeah. But that's still, it's not. It doesn't have.
That'll put your balls in your asshole.
Probably. So hey, maybe we can do more with full size cars. But before we do that, let's get on with what we think is going to happen at Snowbirds.
All right.
So
class predictions.
Yeah, let's lay it down. What do we think are the possible? No.
Quite before we do that, let's talk about any news going into Snowbirds.
Okay, like what sort of news?
Well, like I see you have your dog with you.
I do.
And word is on the street, there's a new body coming out called Dog's Bollocks.
And it looks just like this.
Yes.
The Bollocks. And it's apparently low CG. So, it's like you stretch it out and you get the hind end low. And that's what this new body looks like, apparently.
Yeah, so this is the Dog Bollocks.
The Bollocks! Yeah?
What does that mean? Does bollocks mean shit?
I don't know. I'm not British. Maybe someone will tell us what the bollocks means. But I can tell you that for anyone who wants the bollocks, reach out to Eric Anderson at Apex Raceway. He should have some by the end of this week. That's a free ad.
Means testicles.
Actually,
the translates into dog balls.
We gave up Tyrion's, but his are so low profile you can't even see them.
Oh, fucking dog balls! That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So
the Europeans are so much fun.
Something like that. Sure.
We're gonna name our body dog balls.
Yeah. So buy it, son.
Buy it. Yeah. This is balls.
Yeah, and the best part was I think who was running it this past weekend? Reinhardt.
And who's the other guy who keeps switching teams all the time?
I don't know. That's a lot of people.
No, he was on BBC, then he was on Infinity or Yokomo, and
that's half of Europe.
Yeah, I know. He's a young kid.
Okay, sure. But anyway,
did he win?
It's great to see a protoform driver jump to the bollocks. That's nice.
Maybe Reinhardt likes balls.
I think there are reports that he does enjoy the balls.
He likes the balls?
Yeah, I hear that. But any other fun facts from this?
That contest or just...
I'm going to just pass.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, pass. So, yeah, a little bit. Any other big news from this past week?
Yes. It's been official. The worst kept secret in all of RC.
What is that?
Kevin Hebert's to X-Ray.
What?
Yes.
He's not unassociated?
Oh. Team is growing.
Wow, that's pretty good. I think another newscast came out that Brandon Clemens also has gone to X-Ray.
Yes, he had left Automatics. He is now on X-Ray.
And it also,
these are big additions to X-Ray.
Yeah, and here's a third big addition. They have a 10-year-old, Jacob Cruz.
That kid can wheel.
This kid, for a little kid, can wheel. He has probably one of the best nicknames right now in RC. They call him the Cruise Missile. It's pretty good. I imagine he's very good at peeling. Very good.
Maybe they call him Cruise Bollocks next time or something.
I don't think they're going to put that on a little kid. No.
Right.
Yeah. I think they're going to pass on that until he's at least 16 and can do something in Kentucky.
Alabama, get it right.
All right, Alabama.
I lived in Kentucky. It's all good.
What do you mean? You have to be 18?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyway, so that's
what she said.
That's some of the interesting news. And
all right. So anyway, predictions. Else? Let's go by class.
Okay. So what are the classes at this event? I don't even know.
Well, we're going to start off with the first one.
Okay. What's that?
Touring Amateur 25.5.
Oh my God! I don't know who's going to win that.
I know who's going to win.
Okay, who's winning?
Eddie Schaefer.
Who is Eddie Schaefer?
He won the amateur class at IIC.
Oh shit! And he's coming.
A Florida local.
Okay.
He races over 386 all the time.
Okay.
Puts in ton of laps. He's with what I call the practice squad.
Oh.
So the practice squad is these like 3 guys. That's all they do. Okay. They never come and race. They just fucking show up and practice all the time.
I think I know who the other members of the practice squad.
Probably not, but it's not that guy.
Oh.
But Wow, I just censored myself.
You did. I'm so proud of you.
You should be proud. So anyway, but yeah, the practice squad. He's part of the practice squad, and I think Eddie Schaefer, if he runs, will probably be odds-on favorite.
Okay. Wow. All right.
So, all right, second class, touring stock Can-Am.
Okay. I hear there might be a new entry in that class with the last name of Anderson.
Yes.
I don't know which Anderson, but I'm going to guarantee a win for an Anderson.
I think it's probably going to be Kim.
Don't know.
He just handed it to his old man this past weekend in Tennessee.
All I have to say is Andersons and stock equal winners at Snowbirds.
All right.
That's it.
So Can-Am stock. Well, I mean, the other Can-Am contenders, Art and Old Man
Cider?
Cider. Yeah, they're not going to be there. So
where are they going? Euro Disney, I hear.
Euro Disney for Art, which I'm kind of jealous. Actually, I'd like to go to Euro Disney.
I think they're actually both going to Euro Disney.
Who? Oh, Art and
also
Cider?
going to Euro Disney. He's going to smuggle himself away in Art's luggage. It's real. That happened.
All right.
Yeah. So, but hey, anyone, honestly, with an equal power package, it's really going to come down to super tight lines and corner speed. And so to some people, that means
speed. You know who's really good at that?
Or, I'm sorry, avid bearings. But anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
We're going to get a fuck you. You know that now, right?
That's fine. I don't care. I've gotten lots of fuck yous. It's okay. All right. Now.
All right. So now we're going to touring super stock.
Super stock 17.5. This is going to be a big class. Big class.
Very huge.
We
massive.
have Destiny bringing 3 guys to run this class. Yep.
Wow.
We should have
3 Asian ringers.
Yep. We should have Jan. What are you drinking out of?
It's my Kool-Aid.
Is that gasoline? Is it?
Huh?
Is it windshield wiper fluid? What the fuck is that?
It's fucking Crystal Light, bitch.
Bro, you don't need that much beverage. It's big.
I don't drink it all at once.
Yeah, right.
Hey, this is diet shit. This is Crystal Light. Makes you skinny. This is what fat bitches all around the country drink.
And stay fat. Bam! You like kids? Got you! And that's on delay, so it's like, you want to fight? Like that. That was so dialed. Oh my god. Tyrion loved it. He did. Yeah. Most beverages are not much larger than your face. Your beverage is about 4 times a normal person's face. Wow. All right. So, also in attendance, I think for this event, we are going to have some heavy hitters from. What are you hitting with motor spray?
My chair is all sticky now because you made me spit that shit out.
You should take another swig of it.
No, because you'll fucking make me laugh.
Yes, exactly.
You ruined my beverage.
Yes. Anyway, so there should be some heavy hitters from X-Ray. We got the German. I don't know if it's the German Muscle. Jan. He must have a nickname. I don't know what it is. He's coming. And Jan
the Conqueror.
Okay.
Because he just goes up and conquers shit.
Yeah. He usually crushes things, you know. Yeah. And so he'll be.
Hold on. Didn't you say that Jan is probably like the best driver you've ever seen at Reedy last year?
When I saw him,
you fell in love with him.
I don't know if there was really. It wasn't like a Hasselhoff love moment, but it was.
Tell me, Michael.
He did very good in mod touring in the invite class. Very good. He was aggressive as fuck in that class.
Right.
So.
And that began love affair?
Well, I was just impressed. Like, honestly.
There's his little chest hair hanging out or something?
Yeah, I think he had some chest hair popping. And,
kind of V-neck going on right now?
Yeah. A little V-neck action. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he did good. And, it should be great to see what the new X-Ray America team is going to bring. And
Brandon, Bobby Dodge. He's kind of old, but yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see what they bring.
Is the cruise missile showing up?
I don't know if the cruise missile is coming or not. But if he is, I imagine it's going to be like this. All over everyone. 10-year-olds.
His balls will be erupting all over.
Yep, everyone. Anyway, but honestly, who do I really think is going to put the hurting on people? It's going to be one of two people. I think it's going to be... Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. There's probably like 4 to 5 guys I think can really do it this weekend, or that weekend.
Right.
Matt Lyons, Kyle Klingforth, Craig Xavier, Eric Anderson. Hell, if Kemp shows up, Kemp Anderson. And frankly, we have Sam Isaacs. I think he wants payback on Jan, the German muscle. I don't know if that's really his nickname or not, but anyway.
The German love muscle?
Oh, the love muscle. That's a good one. I think he's never been called that, but sure, we'll start calling him that. The love muscle. Yeah. All right. Now, how about touring?
The German love muscle. I like it.
Yeah. How about touring mod? What do we think?
Oh, wide open.
Wide open? What are you fucking high?
No, I don't.
There's 3 guys who might have a chance.
There's 4.
Okay. So tell me.
There's Hugo.
Yep. He won last year. Alex wins most of the time he shows up. Yep.
Sam.
Yep.
And Kevin.
Ooh. I almost forgot about him. How dare I? Yeah, well.
Because I seriously feel that he's going to be well improved with the new X-Ray whip. I mean, yeah, the X-Ray car is so much better than fucking Yokomo copied it.
Oh my god! Wow. All right. Well, that is
true. All reports.
That is true.
That's what I've been told.
We did not do the side-by-side build, but people have.
Yes.
And they tell us it's the same.
We don't fact check either, so don't.
Yeah, we don't care, frankly.
No.
All right. So now here are the. Well, actually, hold on, real quick.
So who do you think's going to win?
No. Who? Come on, my money's on Sam.
All right, Homer.
So, but out of the 2 of us, because we are competing in this class, who's going to win?
Like overall?
Yes.
This guy.
Which guy?
This guy, me.
You?
Yeah.
You have not beaten me in mod touring at Snowbirds, my friend.
Okay. Yeah, I did. I beat you overall last year in mod touring.
Yeah, I don't think in the main, though.
Well, it doesn't matter. It was overall. It's the whole point system we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyway. Okay. So, what do we think about...
You didn't like the fucking answer, huh?
Yeah,
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can see his non-existent balls. That's what I think about that. All right, so 12th scale GT stock Can-Am. I think there's a lot of people who could do it.
How about Andrew Knapp? Is he running that class?
If Andrew would run that class, he would do well, maybe.
Okay.
There could be a GoFundMe to make Andrew run that class or to offer him the opportunity to compete on a fair and equal stage. Maybe that could be a second poll that we do this week. Will you fund Andrew's race entry?
I don't want to fund anybody's race entry.
Okay, fuck him. All right. So right now, of course, I think I'm going to win that class, but that's clearly a delusion. It could happen, but I got a lot of work to do. If I had to be a betting man, it's Joe Trandell right now.
Tranny? You going to do it?
Tranny.
All right.
All right. Super stock.
I can't disagree with that. That's pretty sound logic.
Yeah. Super stock, 13.5, 12 scale. What do you think?
Oh, after you said the ass whooping that Donnie put on everyone, I'm going with him.
Yeah.
Plus he won last year.
I think that's not a bad choice. But I'm assuming Andrew's going to run.
Yeah, Andrew run that, so he'll be right there. I mean, I'm sure there'll be one or two Asians that run it too.
Yeah, and Ray's real quick in that class.
Derek will be fast, yes.
And I think, Xavier.
Still, is he coming?
I don't think he's going to run that class, but I could be wrong.
Mm.
He is coming, but I don't think he's going to run that class.
Okay. Because he's the only fast in that class.
Yeah. And then...
EA, he's won a lot of 13.5 races, so he's going to be up there.
For sure. X is going to run. Robbie's going to run.
I'm going to run.
Sure. Yeah, because you're going to be a heavy hitter. And we got our MFR
I'm
buddies.
like a perennial A main guy.
Sure. Anyway, so I think
results, bitch.
I think Rita could be strong there, and Van Aert probably is going to be strong there too.
So that's like 12 people.
That's a lot of people.
No, your name was not mentioned at all.
I actually, who screwed it last year? I did. So, but you made the main. So,
yep.
Yeah, we'll see. I think you actually did. You finish decently? No,
I think it was like
no. You
I don't
didn't,
even
actually.
know. No clue.
All right, no, you didn't.
Maybe something.
Yeah, you finished in the top 10.
Yeah, which you didn't.
It's true. Anyway, so let's get on to 12 scale modified.
Ooh.
I don't know who's winning this. I can tell you, last year's race, I walked away from the race twice.
Yes, you did. That was so funny. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
You were motherfucking, and then you're like, yes, and then you were motherfucking, and then you were yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, if there could have been a camera on you, it would have been fucking 8 minutes of hilarity.
Yeah. Donnie's in the lead. He gets peeled. And I'm just motherfucking everyone. And so I go back to the pits. I have probably a 16-ounce Gatorade and a donut or something to give me energy. And I walk back over, and Kevin's out front. I sit next to Track Pants, and all of a sudden Donnie's in second. I'm like, what the fuck? So honestly, there's so many mixers in this main that you can be good and you're still a mixer when you're in this race. That's the problem. Yep. So
that's my goal.
I almost hope not to make the main just so I can watch it.
All right. I plan to move over every 4 laps.
Ooh. I don't know about that. I think you'll be in the C or the D if that's what your equation is.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right. So how about this? The man class. GTR.
Oh, well, if Corey Parsons runs, he'll win.
Ooh.
Because he won last year, and he has this car he just has on the fucking shelf, and he brings out, and he fucking wins.
Maybe. I think the guy who was in number 2 and his radio battery shut off on him, Wayne Gerber, if Gerber runs, he's my man.
Okay. Gerber got it. One of the CRC guys, Mario, Dumper.
Mario.
Oh,
actually,
no.
Mario is very good in this class. I take that back. How about USGT?
Well, again, Art's not in. Tight Pants, Cider's not in. So who's left?
I'm going to say anyone with an Awesomatics will win this race.
What about Jake's? Is Jake's running it? Just JFTTires.com. If you go to JFTTires.com right now and use the promo code TRACKRATS, you get a free pair of X Compound tires. Free. Go to JFTTires.com. Get yourself a free set of tires from Scotty Jakes himself.
Yep.
X Compound, Track Rats, promo code.
Which is for 12 scale.
Yes.
But we were talking about USGT.
Hey, fucking, that's called an ad drop, kid. That's a confession.
All right. Sounds good. Then we have F1. I actually think a chubby Asian will win.
He's running Yokomo now?
Whatever, dude. chubby Asian for the win.
Well, there's only one.
Maybe. I think there's a lot, but we'll see.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, so Hayato, he is now running for Yokomo.
Yeah.
No longer CRT.
Yeah. Well, he wants to win. He wants to be like Hayato.
So, it'll be interesting to see what he does because Yokomo is strong at Snowbirds.
Yeah.
They bring mechanics and shit, and
yeah.
Who's the other guy? Toto?
They are practicing nonstop. They have a Snowbirds like layout down, track lines, black CRC carpet. I hear they basically have a pin cushion that looks like Donnie Leah. They stabbing the pin cushion. They're doing other things like where they burn the Donnie Leah statue into things. They do.
I didn't know the Japanese are into that.
They are.
Okay.
That happens.
All right.
Semi-trucks. Who is going to win Tamiya Semi-trucks?
I don't know.
I don't care. Next, USVTA.
There's a guy, Brad, I think, out of Louisiana. He's usually pretty solid. He comes out a minute and run.
In VTA?
No, in semi-truck.
Oh, no one cares about that. Next. VTA. Right.
Next.
Oh, wow. I actually think Justin Lyons will win because the fastest VTA driver in the nation right now, Wayne Gerber, is not running. That? Yeah. Lyons will be running and winning VTA. Wayne Gerber's not running. So that's what's going to happen.
All right. Now, this is a big class down here in Florida, GT12.
Yes.
We talked about it last week. Everyone got motherfucked. Understand?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that was great.
Yeah. So, who do you think is going to win GT12?
Ralph Morello.
Ralph Morello?
Yes.
I'm going with Trotta.
I heckled him into running stock Can-Am.
He's not going to run GT12 now?
No.
All right, Ralph it is then.
Maybe. It's hard to say. There could be a lot of guys stepping down trying to get some easy wins.
Mark, you go and
Mike Hanulek. Anyway. No, I'm definitely not running it. I'm definitely not running it. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. Are you thinking about running it, Mangler?
Huh?
Are you thinking about running it?
No.
You sure?
No.
Okay. All right.
No. You gonna pay my entry in all my tires and body?
Hell fucking no.
No.
And a motor.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could borrow a motor.
Okay. All right.
So tell you what, if you buy all that shit, I'll buy the motor and I'll run it.
How about no? All right. So anyway, let's move on. We have a new idea where we talk about our favorite or maybe not favorite RC products of all time.
Yeah, we mentioned this last week. We were going to talk about the top 10 worst RC products that we've ever used.
Yes.
Now, this isn't to say anything about the companies now. They've probably made improvements since this. Andy and I have probably been racing 30-plus years apiece.
I started in 92. When did you start?
Before that, I was in the 5th grade. Where we are in the 5th grade. How were you in the 5th grade?
I don't know, like 9?
Okay, so 86?
Wow, you're old.
I'm really younger than you. Older than you.
You're old. No, I started when I was like 12 or 13. So.
Yeah, I was like in the 5th grade.
All right.
So, Tamaya Frog, first car.
Yeah, okay, I had a Big Bear. That was my...
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty big with those huge...
I love how everyone in this world came into the RC with a Tamaya, just about, and no one runs one now.
I never really... The best Tamaya I ever had was a TA07. That thing was badass.
I never had any of that stuff.
Dude, it's a brand new car. It's that one belt drive car. It's fucking amazing. Best car they've ever made.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But let's get on to the top 10 worst things we've ever owned.
And again, I emphasize this. We're not trying to bash any companies. We're not trying to do that. We're just talking about shitty things that have come out over the years. They might have good stuff now.
Yeah.
At this one point, they did not.
Yes.
So
Number 10.
I don't have any order, so just you go one, I'll go one, and so on, we'll go back and forth.
But do I get to say 10 things or 5 things?
You can say 10 things.
Yes.
I know you probably have 20, but yeah. Again, mine are in no particular order. They're just fucking 10 things.
All right. Number 10. Well, I don't know which way this goes. Anyway,
Doesn't really matter. Just
all right.
Fucking a thing.
Huddy automatic tire truer.
You're full of shit.
I'm not. I'd bring it to races, dude. The fucking switches are garbage in this thing. It doesn't fucking go left, right. It doesn't round. It's fucking bullshit. Fuck that.
Dude, fucking Huddy tire truers are like Harley Davidsons. If you can't fucking work on one, you don't deserve to own one. That's all there is to it.
Garbage, never again.
What?
Never again.
What alternative is out there?
We'll see.
Oh, Jesus.
Mark my words. We will see.
Ugh. Anyway, right now, they're the best. You're high. Go ahead. All right. I have Orion brushless motors.
Oh, my God. Why is that?
Because they suck.
Why
I bought one thinking it was going to be the hotness. Horrible. Like, just...
Who convinced you that they were going to be good?
Where the screws came in on the sides. And, like, they were, like, these 1.5 millimeter tiny screws. And they fucking break off. So then you couldn't keep your elbow on. It was just... They were trash.
It sounds like many of the new motor designs right now.
Yeah, they're doing it. I don't know if they're going to have that same problem, but...
Hopefully not.
Yikes.
All right. Here's number 2 for me. The Losi Double X.
Like a buggy?
It's a 2-wheel drive buggy, and this is basically 1995, 96. I had a Double X. I just switched over from an RC10. It wasn't a gold tub. It was the carbon fiber car, and I was running at Long Island Raceway or whatever it was in Farmingdale, New York, and I could never get the Losi Double X to turn ever. So
ever on dirt, you couldn't get a car to turn on dirt.
No, it has so much rear bite compared to an associated car, which has all the steering. So for me, Losi Double X. Junk.
Okay. I got nothing for that because off-road is not me.
Okay.
Spectrum D3XR, whatever thing they're on now. Spectrum radios.
Wow, that was my number 3. Yeah, number 3. Because I've never owned a Radio Coast.
Oh.
Yeah, but the Spectrum DX3 and DX3R, it definitely ain't no fucking M12. All right, that's all I gotta say.
They're horrible. The only people that can use those radios are off-road people, and I don't even know how the fuck they do it.
It's called team driving.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Mm-hmm. They get paid to fucking use it.
Yep. So that was my number 3. So we'll go right into your number 3.
Well, you can put it in an alternate if you want.
Okay, I have many.
Okay.
The iCharger 4010.
What?
Bro, I have had the screen break on 2 of these fucking things. 2.
Maybe it's you.
It's not me. I'm amazing.
Maybe you're just hard on shit. Fucking Huddy tire chewers and iChargers. The things that everyone in this world uses, you can't seem to fucking manage. So maybe it's you.
I don't think it is.
Alright, whatever. You're high. Andy's Bodies.
So
remember those?
Which one?
Any of them.
Oh my god. Dude, they had a 962 235 millimeter car. Beautiful. They also they had a Sauber GTP or Group C, whatever it was. It was fucking the tits.
They had this Pontiac body that came pre-painted, and it looked horrible. Didn't work at oval. It was fucking just trash. was probably as heavy as the heaviest Lexan you could ever use in your entire life. And this is before we even cared about body weight. It was just trash.
It didn't have the LCG?
No, it was. And then they had the ones that they did the pre-painted shit back in the day though. Remember that?
Kinda.
Yeah, they had pre-painted. Didn't who was that? Sebastian. Didn't he run Andy's body or something?
I don't know. It probably has a few WCs to it.
I don't know. It was just trash. So I had a harder time coming up with my list than you did.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
Well, you're a hater.
All right. So going on, is this number 4?
I don't know. Fucking just name one off. I know what I have already said. I have mine written down, so I know what I have said and what you haven't said.
I got a large list. It isn't. It's bigger than 10. That's the problem. BMI 12 scale car with the hockey sticks.
Oh.
This car is amazing if you have no grip. Because all it does is lock the rear and it never steers.
Really? I never had one. Jason Bremer's a good guy, though. He's in Florida. He's a Florida guy.
He might be a great guy. I'm telling you, the car just didn't work. And when you suck like I used to.
What do you mean used to?
When you suck like I used to, and if you had an accident that somehow hit the rear end of the pod. So on most cars, there's like a support that goes left to right that's in something that's kind of breakable. Carbon, something. All right? His was metal. And so basically, the second you dinked that metal piece, you also did in 2 pod plates. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah, because the pod was all in one kind of thing, wasn't it?
It was 3 pieces. And
yeah, but that screwed together.
Yeah, and I had to replace a few of them.
The Serpent kind of had something like that later on, too, didn't they?
Maybe, I don't know.
I think so. I think that was all Ciccarella's design.
I don't know who to blame. I'm just saying no.
All right. Well, since we're on the topic of 12 scale, the top Rebel 112.
What are you, high?
Yes, that was a piece of shit.
No, it was so dialed.
Oh my god. Just you two fucks could fucking make that thing work.
No,
you had to super glue your fucking servo down. The front end, the front end basically came with a kit. You had to throw it out the window.
No.
Fucking trash. You had to go buy new arms.
Dude, it was so dialed. Donnie put that thing third on the grid at the 2014 Worlds. Larry made Nayato move over endlessly at I don't even know which IIC. I stopped getting free cars from a different manufacturer for how awesome that car was. It takes something when some guy's like, I love getting stuff for free. You know what? I like being 2 to 3 tenths faster. That car is awesome.
Well, it was not faster for me. It was a pain in the dick. Excuse me. It was a pain in the dick. My associated shit was better. Hands down, every time. I'll admit, I made an IIC with a top car in 17.5 17.5.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yes, I had some success with it, but overall,
no. All right. Well, anyway. All right. Next one. Protoform P37 190 millimeter body.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
The body is. I've owned maybe 1 or 2. Terrible. But my most epic moment with this body was, I think it was 2014 IIC. Bill Sider was running a green one in the first round qualifier. He came off the track. I was like, Bill, what are you running? And I was like, hey, can I see that body? And I cut the fucking thing in half. Goddamn terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. There was a guy that ran when I had my track in Cincinnati. He'd fucking run that thing all the time. And I'm like, that thing's just horrible. But, yeah.
Unlike the Dart, like some people loved or hated the Dart with Kyle in 2014 won many races.
Right. He was the master of the Dart.
Yeah, but you know what? P37.
But they do say when it comes to butt darts, he's a pro, so. No, wait.
All right. So what's yours? I don't know what number we're up to, but what's yours, Monty?
I don't know. All right. The Tekken 410KP or 410K.
You mean the black thing with the gold fets?
And the fucking push buttons on it?
Okay.
It had like the little keypad, the numbers.
Sure.
Oh my god, that thing was a hunk of shit.
Dude.
It was like horrible. They had the 410K and the 410P. Worst Speedos ever.
That's pretty extra, your description. But okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible. The thing blew up all the time. But back in the day, when you had it, you're like, man, look at my shit. It's got a keypad like a phone. And it was junk.
Like a flip phone.
Yeah, exactly. It was horrible.
All right. For me, the next one for me, it's it pretty much defined my entire 2010 racing season. It was the original X-Ray T3. I had 4.
4? Were those the Oh No cars?
Oh yes, they were. I had 4 of these sons of bitches. 4.
You want to tell that story?
Well, I was a big thing. I was like RC America East at the time, and this T4 came out. I'm sorry, T3 came out, and on the backside of the T208, which is very good, the T209, which is also very good. T208 was the first touring car I ever owned. So just think about that. 11 years ago, I purchased my very first rubber tire touring car.
Very good.
Amazing how things have changed.
Yes.
Anyway, so T3 2010 model, the original T3. I had 4 of them, and 2 of them ended their fate. I'm going to say ass up, upside down, sliding at least 50 miles an hour into cinder blocks.
Nice.
Yeah. The first time I was on the stand at Jackson, and I touched the outside board, and it kind of flipped me upside down, and now the thing's going faster than it was in reverse. And I say, oh no. And then about 2 seconds later, kablam. And that's $250. Bulkheads, diff clamps, chassis, whatever. All right. Then we had a 2-day or 3-day race where E.J. Evans had come out to the track, and E.J. Evans of Solaris and Top fame. And so I'm up there doing my thing and mod touring again. I still have 4 cars because I rebuilt one of them now. And so I'm going down that straightaway, and you know what? It happens again. And I say, oh no, not again. But here's the most savage part. I already know what happened to the car, so I get the dust pan, and then I just take the thing, and I throw it in my pits, and I pull out the other second mod touring car, and I go back out. Mm-hmm.
You just had spare cars at the fucking ready.
Yeah, well, back then, that car was that good.
It didn't sound like it.
Yeah, well, anyway.
It didn't sound like the car fault, though, actually. It sounded more like your fault.
No, the car was just terrible. So even on carpet, it was terrible. So when the 2011 came out, the entire X-Ray team was clamoring for 2011s. And they were only available in kit form. So I made sure that I made my 2011 a top photon.
And that started your love affair with Top.
Well, or just, sure, with freedom.
Freedom.
And choice. Anyway.
All right.
How about you?
Okay. I have the GP370 STR 3700 nickel metal hydride batteries.
Oh my God. What are you talking about?
These are the batteries that were green on the bottom and yellow at top, kind of like a Duracell. And when you fucking charged them, they would randomly just fucking blow up. They would just pop.
Oh, you mean like Clown Shoes lipo fire blow up?
Yeah, like lipo fire Clown Shoes blow up. But anyway, no, these would blow up. Like you're just sitting in your pits, pop, just fucking like a shotgun shell.
Wow.
Just fucking pop. And it was like, these were like the last batteries we had before we went to like, that was kind of like we gotta do something else, and now we're going to lipos.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like the last straw of the last breath of nickel metal hydride, and then right after that we went into lipos.
Yeah.
But yeah, those things were fucking horrible. I had one blow up on my face one time.
Ooh, is that why you're so ugly?
My face and shit. What?
I said, is that why you're so ugly?
What are you talking about? Who is this ugly you're referring to?
All right. Anyway, next thing, LRP Flow works in modified.
I have LRP always.
No, the LRP was good in stock. Brakes were very nice. But I wasted, on the backside of that like whole T3 blah, blah, blah failure, I wasted the formative years of Awesomatics with many wasted mains, mostly B's and C's, running LRP.
What's doing different than now? I fucking, every LRP I had usually didn't make it out of the box.
Oh, wow.
It'd make it out of the box, it'd get in the car, and then that was about it.
Okay.
It would fucking just blow up on the bench. I have had many LRP, even the brushed ones, the fucking would do that.
Huh.
I curse you motherfuckers for sucking me back into that LRP world. I had gotten out. I had tapped out completely.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, we gotta have it because it has the best brakes ever. Mm-hmm. And so I get one, and then you're like, oh no, we all need to run Hobby Wings or Teekins or whatever we're all running now.
No one's running Hobby Wings. That's a lot.
Anyway. You're giving your dog beer?
No. I'm trying to open up the remainder of my moonshine. I was saving this.
You still have some of this left?
A little bit, yes.
All
saving
right.
it. Anyway.
I don't know. I think we got one or two more each.
Okay. So what do you got?
Well, I was LRP, so that was
you jumped on my LRP hatred.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I'm going to go for one. And I'm going to give you a double tap on this one. And so they both come from the same place, our friends at Trinity or Epic. The first one was the Pulse. What a turd. But better than the Pulse was the Kill Shot. And I was only lucky enough to really never, I think, own one. I don't think anyone who owned a Kill Shot could say they owned it. Because much like your LRP experience, those fuckers would blow up in about 3 packs.
Yeah, I remember many of those. I never owned one. At least I don't think I did. I can't recall owning one. Because they weren't like the motor to have an oval. So they weren't a good oval motor, but yeah, they were always blowing up.
Yeah. So
left and right, nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a good motor. This one might hit close to home again too. I have the A700 RFG.
It was a design too advanced for the time. That's all I'm going to say. There were some epic prototypes that Cyril and Danilchek actually put together with like floating rear gear diffs on the A700 platform. Thankfully, the RFG created probably was the best platform we've ever had, which is the 800. So
yeah, I agree. I mean, it led to something else.
You got to go like this, you know. And
yeah.
So like
I remember I put that on my car and it immediately went to a fucking bag of dicks.
Okay.
It went so bad that I just had to sell the car. I couldn't even like take it back to where I had it. I just had to like fucking just get rid of it.
An exorcist? You couldn't bring in an exorcist? You just sent it?
Like I had a car at Valkyria when I moved down to Florida. I got pretty dialed. My 700 was pretty dialed down there, mm-hmm. And I put an RFG on it, and it went to shit.
Huh.
And I never could get it back, and I just had to sell the whole car. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my last one, and I don't really remember the full name, and honestly, the thing is not in production anymore because it was a mistake. Last summer, or maybe 2 summers ago. I think it could be two summers ago, when everyone was on the HD body craze. All right, the racer had come out. It kind of slapped some people around, but it wasn't legal at the time because of a 1 or 2 or 4 dimensions at Roar, and but
1 or 2 or 6.
It passed everyone else's checks because they're just like really checking. So those other guys sent their money in, blah, 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 or even they sent their money into EFRA, IFMAR, and yeah, it's approved. But Roar was like, nah, kid. So, but Protoform came out with this HD something body. Maybe it was like HD Type S or something like that. And there was probably one manufacturing run of it. I bought 3 or 4 of them. It was one of the few bodies I think you could put on your car on asphalt, and I think it produced a traction roll. It was fantastic. So.
Yeah, I got one too from G. Paid him $30 for it, which he's still laughing about to this day.
Yep.
And he's like, "You sucker!" Mm-hmm. And yeah, it was horrible. It lasted all of about 4 laps.
Oh wow, 4?
Then it was.
Oh, you sent
done.
it?
I just like this isn't going to work. Done.
Oh, I
Never
give
again.
Things at least, just like my dating careers, I give myself at least 1 to 2 or 3 weeks of struggle.
Really?
Before I send something, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
No. I can usually tell within 2 batteries, at most.
Where are you putting batteries in women?
Oh, them? Oh. Minutes.
2 minutes? Is that all you got?
10.
Oh, 10
minutes.
That's all you got?
10 minutes, I can tell whether or not they're fucking crazy or what.
Crazy or what?
Yeah. I don't need 2 weeks to fucking figure this shit out.
All right. Anyway, let's move on. So yeah. I think our next topic. We did some news. We did the Snowbirds thing. We did the worst products. Let's talk about last week's poll.
Oh yes. Oh, and breaking news. Well, yeah, that's the breaking news.
We already did some news. It's fine. All right. Last week's poll. What was it, Monty?
Should we do our podcast in shirts or skin from the hot tub? So, and overwhelmingly, the majority said shirts. They do not want to see your tits.
Skins. All right, well.
But this is news. Not everyone knows this yet. But in honor of his new signing with X-Ray, male model Kevin Hebert will do a jacuzzi talk with us naked. Oh, wait, not naked. Topless.
You were like, naked.
So, he will be fucking, he's going to get a pump in real quick, he said.
Okay.
So he get a little swole.
Uh-huh.
Get the veins going in the arms. And he's going to come down, he's going to be on the podcast with us.
Okay.
Probably one of our first guests. And then, in honor of his new teammate, Alexander Hagberg said he's going to come down and do it too.
Oh, wow. Is he going shirts or skins?
I think he's going skins too.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah.
So, we're going to have Alex and Kevin.
Yeah.
So, Team X-Ray fucking representing on the Track Rats podcast, topless.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
So, stay tuned. Tune in next week. We will have, I think the temporary way we'll do this is that when we have a little bit of downtime, we're going to do some short fucking jump on the mic, tell everyone how things are going, any breaking news. Might do it from the room, might do it from the pits, might do it from the fucking sauna, hot tub, whatever. Mm-hmm. We're trying to grab people, get some guests on. So don't look for a long form thing. It's going to be more of a short burst kind of deal. Kind of like FJ Sex Life. And, and we'll see how it goes. But so kind of check in frequently, and that will be what's going to happen for Snowbirds.
All right. Well, and you know what? I hope we also have some like other real hard-hitting interviews in the hot tub. We might even get down to hot tub wrestling. All right?
Hot tub what?
Wrestling.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I want to ask people, and this is no bullshit, all right?
Certain state.
I want to ask people why they need to basically. I'm going to say it's kind of like you might get a card in soccer, or it's a foul on the play or something like that. There's a fair amount of racers or maybe team managers out there that refuse to basically attend certain events unless they get their way. Due to many things, all right? But all I have to say is, whenever you hear someone saying, I'm not going because of X, Y, Z, I'm saying they're probably not the people you want to go anyway.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
All right? So anyone who wants to have this discussion, all right, maybe you want to be shirts, but I'll be skins in this one, all right? Because you're going to see where I'm coming from on this. All right? I'm tired of
I think
the bullshit.
Do you want to kind of get more into this?
Go for it.
I mean, so if some of you guys have been following, there's two big races coming up. The first one is going after Snowbirds. The first one is obviously the Aurora Carpet Nationals at Drew Ellis's track pro level in St. Louis, Missouri. And then after that will be the Mile High Indoor Champs.
You're missing one. There's Canadian Nats also.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgot. Sorry, our Canadian brother up there. Eddie?
Yeah.
So there's the Canadian Nats, which, isn't Max Mockler coming to that?
He might. He might be.
He might be flexing it up there?
Yeah, he might be.
Fucking getting his maple syrup flex on?
Sure.
Okay, whatever. All right. I thought it was funny. So, all right. So let's just disregard Canadian Nats because I don't know about it. But so anyway, so Can-Am is not going to be at Roar Nats because it's a Roar race. Can't do anything about that. Roar rules. They're raced. Basically, they rent the track from Drew. Drew really doesn't have much say on it. Anyway, and so it is. So what? This leads us to Mile High Indoor Champs, which they have since switched from, which was kind of a topic of discussion today. They have switched from Can-Am classes and turning super stock to not. And some of the reason being is because of team pressures. Or is it just Adam Brown? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Sorry.
But so
it's not it.
Here's
we love Adam. Adam is the best web designer there is. We love Adam. I'll just make it a cheap shot.
Yeah, that's total cheap shot. But all I have to say is, basically, I feel like
basically manufacturer pressure that they were going to send their guys because they didn't want them to run Can-Am.
Yeah,
is this correct?
I think that's totally correct. And so, if anyone wants to have a disagreement about this, I'm here. You know where to find me. I'm looking at you.
He's getting all up in the camera. There you go.
You know what? Maybe
Oh.
we have some drinks, and then we really tell each other what we think. Think
We're
about
not doing that this weekend, are we?
No. I tell you what I think all the time.
That kind of commitment.
Yeah. And it's mostly because I love you.
Oh.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think if there's a manufacturer out there that's holding their racers back because they don't want them to run specific motor combinations or classes, I don't know if that's necessarily in the spirit of RC.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things that it's like, hey, whatever it is, we're going to send our guy there, and everyone knows the rules, and let the best man or woman win, and who cares? It should be that way. It shouldn't be. My products aren't getting representative, so.
But this is just another occurrence of it, and so frankly, I'd love to be like, it's handout or mod for me, entirely. But you know what? I'm running open motor. I'm running open motor in 12 scale at U.S. Indoor Champs. I'm doing it down at Snowbirds. You know what? If you think you have the advantage, you probably don't, unless you're cheating.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I don't know. And this isn't to take any shots at the Mile High Club. it's going to be an excellent race. Both you and I are going. This isn't going to change our plans from going.
Yeah.
I encourage everyone to go.
And I have to say, I would never promote the let's not go to something because I didn't get my way. Wham. That's something bitches do. So.
I mean, there's no reason why anyone should not go because of, I don't even know why. It doesn't even make sense.
Exactly. So, as you think about your upcoming schedule for the remainder of the year, I highly recommend you support races that do what you want. All right? And you know what? If they're not doing what you want, you can reach out to them and cry about it, or you can just go too, because it's the right thing to do.
Right. Go support racing.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the rules are.
Yeah.
And I made this comment today. If we had all run Euro truck motors, and that was the class that I was going to run, was a track that ran the class that ran Euro truck motors, well, by God, I'm going to show up with a Euro truck motor. Mm-hmm. Or borrow one or rent one or whatever it's going to take. Because I just want to go to that race. It doesn't matter what I'm running. I just want to go be at the race.
Preach.
I mean, who cares? You're going to get fucking wasted.
Preach.
Get over that, kid!
So, it won't take much more of that for me to say what I really want to tell you all.
Honest hour.
But I think the time is up.
All right.
So let's leave everyone with what our new poll will be for this year, this week.
You're already fucked up.
I am.
No. All right. So the new poll this week is going to be, because we talked about the challenge that FJ and myself have, right? Mm-hmm. It's heat by heat. So whoever wins that round in that class. So if we're running 13-5-12 scale and it's round 1, and I qualify, which I will, then I will get the point. And then when we go to round 2 of, say, mod touring, and I'll qualify him again, or I have a better time, that'll be 2 points for me and 0 for FJ. Right?
No, but hold on. Because mod 12 scale already ran round 1, and mod touring ran round 1, and I won those. So then you'd be tied. It would be 2-2. And
then you woke up. And the wet dream was over.
No, this is not a wet dream. So anyway, Snowbirds, we're going to have...
So, the thing is, we're going to have...
4 rounds, mains, 3 classes. Yes. There's 15 points to grab.
Yep.
Who's getting shut out?
Who's getting shut out? I don't think shutouts ever happen.
It got real close at NYT.
Yeah, but I told you, neutral track advantage. That's not going to happen.
Sure. Anyway, so
it's going to be myself or FJ, and whoever you think is going to win or have the most points at the end of the weekend. Yep. We want your vote. So we'll call this shit before it even actually happens, and then we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
And we'll try to update daily with what the score is.
Oh, we're definitely talking about this thing.
The slow crutching that he's going to take, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Do you want to give people an update this weekend? We can test how we do updates this weekend because you're flying up to New York to run at the Paisley track as just utter desperation to save your program.
I wouldn't call it utter desperation.
I would.
I would call it a great opportunity to A, be around my friends, B,
who are they?
Valuable track time,
okay,
and C, shoot the shit.
There will be a lot of shit to be shot.
Yes, there will be.
Speaking of shooting the shit, I think Tyrion needs to go take a poop. So this is where
I was going to say Phil Trotter.
No, this is where I end on today's show. So this is Hefty Jesus, and you.
I'm the Mangler.
All right, and this was Track Rats. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Peace. Was there anybody left at the end?
There had to have been somebody. We're on the after party, after show right now. We're back
after show
full screen. And so this is where all the truth comes out, especially when you finish whatever bottle of liquor you had. And so what I really have to say, and most people aren't this smart to watch the after show, so listen
They
up.
don't know about it yet. We haven't really talked about the YouTube after show.
But that's okay. They're going to learn. So all I have to say is apparently everyone who has a motor sponsor and races for RC America cries that they can't run super stock touring and represent their motor sponsor. So whether you run for Motive or R1 or some other fucking motor sponsor, you're crying, and you found a way to strong arm people like a thug in Colorado. So when you wake up in the morning and you watch this video and you're like, oh man, FJ's being a dick. Well, I'm being more of a dick now, so go fuck yourself, all right? So I hope we whoop all your asses. Congrats to never winning in 2019. If this blows I'm a dick. But if it doesn't, suck mine.
Good night.